Welcome to our channel, J.K.L.L.
with Jenn
and Kazuo.
Let's learn languages.
学校の英語の成績がすごい良かったり、TOEIC も800点以上持ってるみたいなアドバンスレベルの英語力をすでに持つ方の中で、これからさらに会話力をつけたいという方は、ぜひチャンネル登録をお願いします。
いい回して。
So Jenn, let's introduce ourselves. Can I go first?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Kazuo Mizumoto. Graduated from university in California and came back to Japan and started my career at a Japanese company. Since then, I've experienced working for 2 foreign companies. Before studying abroad, I learned English just as average Japanese people do at school. So I'm not a native English speaker, which I wish I were for a long time, but I started realizing that it could be actually my strength.
Yeah, it definitely is your strength. So my name is Jenn, and I've been teaching English in Japan since 2009. I've taught at junior high schools, elementary schools, kindergartens, and then I moved into teaching English at the English conversation schools here, where I was teaching students of all ages and in all walks of life. About myself, I was born in Taipei, Taiwan, and I moved to America when I was 2 years old. Couldn't speak any English, and so I was placed in ESL, which is learning English as a second language, another little class that they would put me in. And then when I came to Japan, I had to learn Japanese from scratch. And so Kazuo and I both have that experience of learning a new language, and we both empathize with you, are able to empathize with you about the struggles and the challenges of learning another language. So we are very excited to share this experience with you and to help you on this journey of learning English.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Welcome back to J.K.L.L.
So in our videos, we are not giving you correct answers, right?
Yeah. We're just sharing our understanding and our experience with the language. So we don't have to worry too much about what is exactly accurate or not. Because in the end, well, personally, I believe that language is just a communication tool.
Yeah, it is.
And I think a lot of my students and Japanese speakers really struggle with communicating in English because it seems like they're very, very concerned about how it sounds, and so they're always thinking of what the right grammar is.
Yeah.
And personally, I want to just tell them it's okay.
Yeah. As
a native English speaker, I really don't care if you forgot to put an S on apple. Like, it's not going to change anything for me.
Yeah.
Now, what was your experience when you lived overseas?
Yeah, totally agree with you, right? Like native, I realize that the native English speakers do not really care about your minor, grammatical mistakes in conversation. So, as you said, language is just a tool for the communication. And you should just have fun.
Yeah. And if anything, what I get really worried about or nervous about is when I ask a question and the student is so quiet and just thinking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's kind of awkward. And I just want to tell them it's okay, just say whatever is on your mind, even if it's not correct, because that's communication. It's kind of like a ball toss kind of situation. It's a tennis game.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. So don't get too caught up in the grammar or whether it's this, and if the nuance sounds strange, it's fine, because as an English speaker, I know that a lot of you probably we all, both Kazuo and I, this is our second language, right?
Yeah.
English is our second language, so it's okay.
Whoa,
it's all good.
For you, isn't it your first language?
Well, not really, because my first language is actually Chinese.
Oh.
But I can't really speak it.
So, okay, which language, are you good at now? Are you better at speaking?
Speaking, of course, English is definitely my language to go to. But I feel like if I had to rank it, it's English, Japanese, and then Chinese.
Oh, really? That's another interesting...
It's weird.
Wow,
and sometimes
funny.
it gets all mixed up, but...
Really?
How about you?
Well, no, I mean, definitely, Japanese, right? Compared to my Japanese, my English is let's say my Japanese level is here, then I don't know, my English is
No, I wish my Japanese was what your English sounds like.
Your Japanese is quite well. I will make her speak.
Yeah, we're gonna have one where I'm gonna show you the struggles of learning a new language.
Oh, yeah.
And not worry about
Yeah.
I don't really care if it's a ga or a wa or a o and a de or whatever. You can understand.
Yeah.
Right? So as long as you can understand the other person, I think that's the most important thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So go out there and speak with confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Have fun. So if you found our channel helpful, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like.